Yeah, yeah. She did the back. I'm just letting you know that you can continue talking. She did the back screen to be moving. She did all the stuff. She's really good at what she does. She just doesn't have time. That's all it is. Oh,
It is what it is. Yeah.
it
So
is what it
let me.
is.
So you've got a tweet as well, right? I'm pretty sure.
Shit, did I do it? Okay, wait. No, I thought I did it, but I didn't do it on the computer. I was supposed to have done it on.
Okay. Retweet this.
Yeah. Because I liked and retweeted the tweet. You liked and retweeted the tweet. I said the thing out. Okay, cool. That should be fine.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay. I'm just trying to log out, log back into stuff, move stuff around.
You changed like your Twitter username.
No, I didn't. It's the same one. It's a beautiful, beautiful Twitter username. It just says Nen.
There we go.
Yeah. Ooh. So many pings. What's all the pings? Oh, it's
Ping.
yeah, just lots of pings. Ah, Valentine's Day. Don't you just love Valentine's Day?
What did you do for yours?
Nothing. I sat inside. It was great. Sat inside my house. I ate a sandwich. I lived what they call the life. It was beautiful. I made a shout out to Patreon at the end of the video, the end of the stream. Yeah, and
although these days, have you considered like using Kofi as well because they can give us one-off tips that way?
I didn't even know what Kofi was. I wanted to add. I'm also considering putting us on an actual one of those podcast platforms as well. That was a thing.
Okay, like what?
I saw Podbean, which is the one those guys were using that invited me to the show. And then I was like looking at other ones, just trying to see what goes where and where goes what, and if you have to cut down things or not, that kind of stuff. I'm seeing that like, okay, she actually made this account ages ago. I didn't know this was a thing. I mean, I should have known, which is more annoying, but don't judge me.
It's alright.
The website's coming along pretty nicely. Yeah. It's me. What? Hey, Ismay. ILMW? What does that mean? Am I not in touch with the kids anymore?
I'm not sure what LMW means either, but yeah.
Oh, Kukuri Guru. Thanks for the follow, buddy.
Kukri is someone I know from another streamers place. So it's
Why do you know everybody, man?
J.K. is another artist.
J.K. Very tricky. I'm not gonna lie, that's the greatest name I've ever seen.
Okay.
Halfway.
You know why
What's up?
they'll say who you calling loser? It's because when I posted the link, I said get in loser monetizing.
I'm talking about monetizing. Well,
We are talking about comics monetization.
yeah. Talking about monetizing while not. I'm gonna actually turn off relay mode. You know that thing where it says YouTube? I'm gonna turn that off.
Why do you have it on?
No, because I switched. Okay, so basically, I had to do a system reset yesterday, and like reinstall Windows, and I had to uninstall, and it deleted a lot of data, so I had to reset up the entire setup that we used today. So yeah, I need to actually turn up your volume. They can barely hear you. Fuck. But yeah, I had to turn that. I had to reset the whole. You can hear you now. I had to reset the whole thing. So when I was resetting it, I decided to upgrade some stuff. I moved some stuff.
Oh, Nen is coming in on the left channel. I can hear Nen fine, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know why that's probably happening. I have a mono microphone, so it just does what it wants.
You what?
My microphone is a mono microphone. It only comes in on one channel because most XLRs come in on one channel, but most streams just turn it to stereo. I don't know why.
Oh, we're just basically what's happening is that you've got Nan whispering on your left ear and I'm whispering on your right, and
Oh my god.
yes, give
Kaz
headphones
is
to your
right.
left, Cas.
Perfect.
I don't know. I hear you fine on mine.
Yeah, it's supposed to. It's because mono is supposed to output normally. I fixed it. Don't worry. I down mixed it to mono. So basically, if you down mix a mono to mono, it turns into a stereo.
Oh,
Because then it accepts that it's a mono input, and then it turns into like a stereo input when it goes outwards. It's all right though. Hey Ash, how's Australia?
wait, Ash is in Australia?
I told you this like a month ago, at least.
You did not. Okay, are you sure?
I could swear to God that I had this
you
conversation.
tell like so many people so many things, and then you're just so popular.
Look, man, I'm not popular. I wish I was popular. You know what? You know what will make me popular? You know the thing that will make me believe that I'm popular? Okay, next month. Okay. The thing that will make me believe I'm popular straight up, right? Would be if if I'm trying to think of a funny one that's gonna be good. If the creator of if Shen sends me an email that just says "Sa, dude," nothing else. He doesn't even have to say anything else. Just say "Sa, dude." That's what makes me think I'm popular.
So you want Shen from Blue Chair and all the
to
basically
just write
altered
"Sa,"
Shen to like.
He doesn't even have to say yes to come on here. Just say "Sa, dude," and I'll believe I'm popular. That's the day that I'll believe I'm popular.
Well, would you take a yeet on one of your
I'll take
posts?
a yeet. I'll take a yeet.
Okay.
Bashkun, hey, dude.
Yeah. So we upload the VODs on YouTube. I mean, it's on YouTube and Twitch at the same time now. So if you're experiencing latency issues, go to YouTube. Yeah. And if you can't catch this, there's always the VODs for about 2 weeks here on Twitch, or you can go to YouTube where they will be up pretty much indefinitely. Then we have highlight reels as well that come out like sometime after that.
Highlight reel comes out about a week or two after the original comes out. So gonna turn off system sounds there. Sorry, I'm just doing some.
Yeah, depending on how busy our editors are. Oh, hey, Sneaky. So yeah,
actually, just 1 second. Bash, the recording will be up on YouTube, so don't worry about it. I'm in the UK too, and I understand your pain, buddy. All right, I get it.
Yes, I mean, every time we do the podcast, it's morning for me. Like I just wake up in the morning on a weekend on a Sunday. It's on the afternoon for most of our artists because they're based in America. Yeah. And then for Nen, it's like 1 a.m. stupid o'clock. 12 or 1 a.m. 12:30 or 1 a.m. give or take, like 1:30 a.m. depending on when. Yeah. So I mean, right now it's just like the warm up pre-show. We just check our levels, get people in, and feel free to seed like some questions on monetization, and we're talking. Hang on. Do feel free. 1 moment.
Oh my God, it's the chicken nugget dog. I swear to God.
Yeah, just
it
give
is
me 1
stupid
moment.
o'clock, actually. Ash, it is stupid o'clock. It's what I like to call the time. But wolf. Oh God, I can't. Chicken nugget dog, man. Damn. She's gone forever, guys. We'll never see her.
No, sorry,
again.
I had to mute. I had to mute and like talk to the dogs for a minute.
Did you talk to the dog?
Yeah, just like tell them. So usually I do try. I do. I mean, they're usually quite nice and well behaved, but it's kind of a feature of the show because of space limitations that I can't actually like broadcast from
Basically,
my own like.
She has refused my plan to just turn the dog into chicken nuggets. My plan is 100% effective. All of the time.
Do you mind?
My one and only patron. Shut up, Archangel. I still need to shout him out. Well, he is. Yeah, he is our patron, and he's our one and only patron, and I appreciate the shit out of him. I need to shout him out.
Then set up a Ko-fi already for those people who want to like donate one-offs.
Okay, I'll set up the Ko-fi. Do you guys see what I deal with? Do you guys see what I deal? I am the bad. If I should be in charge, but I am apparently the one that gets told what to do. She tells me everything. I'm not gonna lie. I will say this, more often than not, I've sat down and made a plan to do something, and I've just been like, I don't think Kaz will like this. I'll wait till I talk to Kaz. I'll wait like 2 days.
Usually it's fine. Like when he's got a bunch of like really cool ideas. It's just that I mean sometimes some of them are just like, whoa, what are you doing then? Look, what is you doing, brah?
Everyone knows that my idea to turn all the art into traditional hand-drawn art and then sell it to the highest bidder for 500 shekels would work.
What are shekels? My God.
I don't actually even know anymore. I make that joke a lot, but I don't actually know what that means.
Oh,
into
gosh.
Cooking Dog. Curry's a smart man.
Yeah, also it's cool. I mean, so on JK server, we've got like a section where we post food, and sometimes dog pics go in there because Asians.
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?
Oh my God, yeah, we're totally like politically correct all the time.
Yeah.
For those of you who are probably listening in for the first time, and I know some of you are listening in for the first time because this is like,
Georgie. Sorry, Georgie just came on YouTube. Georgie, what's up? It was the one, gave us the best closing message of 2018.
Yeah. So anyway, so if you're listening for the first time, like usually we do have people we invite on here to interview, like to talk about their comic process and some of like interesting quirks of their stories and
when they lost
other things.
Virginity.
Then that's
she
you,
said
right?
I virginity. I didn't say it. She brought that back up.
Yes, last time we had someone who come in here and talk about losing their quote unquote eye virginity. So that was a bit of an interesting prospect. But yeah, we've had a good year so far. 2 people who have been moved to featured. Two people who've been moved to featured. One person who's doing really, really well, like with a bunch of comics, and we have some more like lined up. And the people who we talked to last year, quite a lot of them have been moving over to featured on Webtoon too. So
yeah.
But yeah, today is a bit more of an indie show where we talk about certain hot button topics in terms of comics. So like monetization. Yeah, sorry.
I want you to. Actually, I don't know if this will work. Fuck. Actually, no, don't worry. I'll send it to you later. Just keep talking.
Okay, sure.
Just keep saying shit.
So monetization, because it's a big issue for like a lot of big artists. Like some of us here are a little bit more in pursuit of like actually going pro or like serious hobby. That's why Nan's titled it "Artists Gotta Eat."
Yeah, man. Artists gotta eat. I'm sure everyone's hungry to get some money. I want some.
Yeah, but in the past we have also like talked about like series without having an author on, because usually they come from Korea. So we had a native Korean speaker who was also familiar with the culture come in and join us on shows. We had Ash as well. Like
Ash is great. Ash covers.
We talked about production.
Yeah.
We talked about production. What about the blind? I don't know what's I'm going
not.
on.
No. I just let them do what they do. So, ILMW. What does that mean? What does this mean?
I love something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, get comfortable. Like we have like maybe we'll go for another 5-10 minutes of pre-show to warm everyone up, and then we'll jump right into it. Self-furry art. Yeah. So this one's gonna be more to do with comics, but then just seed some questions, and we will definitely use those as ways to jump off talking points. Self-furry. You don't feel like you have to do furry art if you don't want to.
I'm not gonna lie. He's got a point. They are a lucrative market. You're selling to a large group of narcissists who really, really want good art.
There's also porn.
Do it. Yeah.
Okay.
It is porn.
When we talk about monetization, we probably will end up talking about speed as well. So,
God, every time
because the more you can produce consistently and to a high level, the more money you get.
Yeah. The one I want to talk about is the as I like to call it, the fallacy of Patreon. You make a Patreon to give your fans something, and then you fuck up by making so much work you can't keep up.
Yes. There is someone with a classic thing of give yourself so much work that you can't
Yeah.
But yeah, So let me see who else we can get in, and then we can start talking about stuff like. Did you even have a structure of how this was going to go? Because I don't know.
I had a structure, and then I threw it away because honestly, that furry shit that Ixie posted in Podstaffers still got me scared to scroll up. So
that was furry stuff in the in the podcast.
Did you see the thing? Because I was talking to her about that K9, that Deep Space K9 comic, and then she was just like Nen's waifu and then tagged it. in the channel. Oh wait, shit! I forgot one thing when I was resetting. I'm gonna do that now for everyone.
Oh no!
No, it's not a big deal.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hang on a minute. So I've got to roast it for self-advertising on this thing, but then it's just basically like, hey, we're live and all that. So
I love Ash's response. Ash basically takes the thing I said I wanted to talk about for like 5-10 minutes. Just goes, look, it's like a 1-paragraph answer. Thanks, Ash. I love it.
No, we will elaborate with examples though. So yeah, because there's no like one set way to do Patreon for everybody, but then just know that there's some that will get money better than us. But yeah.
Hey, girl, that one girl on YouTube. Thank you for showing back up. We're talking about stuff. YouTube is slightly slower than Twitch, I should say, because while we have everything on low latency there, right? Because it's going through restream, it actually takes a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Yeah. So they're about like, I think, if I remember, if I calculated correctly, they're about like 10 seconds ahead. 10 seconds behind.
On the bright side, like, I mean, we do have our different like stream qualities up on Twitch right now, so that is a plus for us, because sometimes we get only just like high quality 720p.
Yeah, you usually only get that if like if you only get high quality, it's because no one's watching. That's genuinely what that means. I remember when they told me they're like, you need to have 10 or more people watching to have quality. My bad, that was me.
Discord notification noises. I couldn't hear anything.
No, that was me. I was trying to get the overlay thing, and I accidentally clicked an open Discord in the next tab, and notification noises came through.
Oops.tm. I was gonna say, by the way, like, I mean, are you sure? I mean, you probably like just had those those sprites of me made just for this show, didn't you?
Look.
No, I am not complaining. I really love them. I think they're quite funny. Like both versions of them.
Yeah.
The one that was used on the promo and the one that you sent me after.
The promo one is the best one, because it's just it's everything. The two of them are great. There's these two great pictures of Kaz that I'm waiting to use. I just needs to get it done, but I'll use them soon enough.
Yeah, I mean, we will show them later, like throughout the.
We will.
But yeah, I think we can start soon, though, right? Like, unless you have any like last things.
I'm gonna start. Like, it's fine. Let's.
Yeah. Feel free to chime in in the discussion whenever, like on chat or whatever. We're pretty open and free flow here. So, wow, Nen, your face is really nicely covered.
Thank you. I was just putting something on.
Oh yeah, that's the Discord thing. So I mean, it's not so much of a necessity because we've got
2 people.
There's only 2 of us.
But I think we should make it a habit. It's just so we don't.
The thing is, you keep changing your damn Discord name all the time.
Okay, fine. You're right. Actually, I'm supposed to change it back before every stream, so no one knows that I've become Johnny Q, Daredevil, leader of the pack. It's a long story. All right, join my Discord server to understand what's going on.
Yes, I mean, the Webcomics Hub Discord server is pretty much a place where a lot of like people from Webtoon who love Webtoons or create them or edit them, if you're me, join in and like do stuff. I mean, the show's been going on for about a year plus now, but we had a lot of teething issues back then, but in its current incarnation, I think I keep trying to like cut
old stuff into highlights and it's impossible. By the way, Hoshino, I am seeing every question you ask, and don't worry, I will get to them. I'm just like
that applies to everyone. We do see every question. We just we just like take them for later. Oh my god, Kaz anime. Yes.
This isn't even the best Kaz representation I've seen yet. The best one I've seen is that one I sent you on Twitter.
You sent to me on Twitter.
Yeah, remember that one I commented on your artist versus art stuff, and I took your little angry and I put it on an L.
Yeah, Nen made a Rhina edit, and I'm just like, oh my god, because he took the art versus artist version of me.
Yeah, I thought it was Kaz. So my brain was just like, oh, have you heard of Elf on a Shelf? Oh fuck, my audio just cut out.
Yeah, sorry.
Yo, okay.
Yeah, so anime Kaz looks so much better than the real life person. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, big love and shout out for the art goes to Zebra A4, right? That's her Twitter.
Yes. If only my audio wouldn't fuck up. Oh wait, no, it's fine. Okay. My audio broke for like a second on my face, and I was like, no, I'm just looking at the wrong bar.
Okay,
no.
let me like big up Zebra, who is our artist. I mean, we really should have a command as well.
I should have a command. I should have a Zebra command. You know, okay, I can't tell you this, but some exciting news, but I can't tell you. But it's really good news, but I can't tell you.
I'm gonna murder you for the news later.
It's fine. You could take it from me later when my corpse is ready. But yeah, what was it? You heard of Elf on a Shelf? How about Kaz playing some jazz? And I gave Kaz a saxophone. It was great.
And it was Rhino with the saxophone. Yeah, but you know, it's fine. Like for the longest time, I only pretty much had like a sort of like a chibi depiction of myself for avatars, and then later, finally, one day when I just decided to throw some things together and make an OC instead. Ooh, so yeah, so let's finally talk money. Because you know because I'm Asian as hell.
Yeah, cash money. I can't believe you said that. I have so little to say to you now, but I can't believe you said that.
What do you mean? You can't have so little to say to me. We still have about
nope. I can't do that to you. But anyway, more importantly, let's talk about money. Money's good. That cash money, those dollar eyes. God, I need dollar eyes. I need to get dollar sunglasses. But yeah, like money's good. We all love money. Everyone wants money, more money. And when you do anything creative, money is elusive as fuck. If you don't program, you don't get paid. That's the only creative endeavor that gets money, and even then, almost never. So.
You know on Twitter how like they've been like throwing all these like insults at journalists and stuff, going learn to code.
I'm like, you guys don't. That's so annoying. And it's actually in relation to what we're going to talk about. Kaz retweeted something earlier from Jen Bartel, which I'm sure everyone knows because she's that popular. Where she was like, even when it comes to stuff, like it was basically talking about products that are being made and how people will slander you because they don't think it's good enough. And I think the reason why people would do that is because like they've paid money, so they think that they deserve the right to call you out, and that's going to become useful. It's going to become useful later when you start trying to monetize your work, because a lot of people who will give you money think that they have the right to call you out for it. But before we get to that, let's get to actually getting money. So there are multiple ways to monetize what you do. What do you want to say, Kaz?
No, I mean, we saying about like the whole like, I mean, I'm entitled to say something because I paid you and stuff like that. That by the way applies to Twitch as well, because we had subscribers on other like channels who just because they're a sub, they like come in and like act so badly.
But like you like to prepare for that. But we'll get there. Ismail Mullah's life. But what do you call it? Getting the money is the first part that everyone always has the issue with. For the most part, I've noticed that like you won't get paid for your first maybe
comic
100 chapters of a comic, even if it's good, even if it's really good. No one wants to give you money for the first 100 chapters. And it's not always that they don't want to. Quite often, especially when you make comics, you are targeting a very young audience, and they don't have money.
And it really depends on who you're like going out to, because like say if you target a really young audience, they're quite excitable, they'll jump onto it, and the idea is that they grow together with your comic depending on how long
so when they get money they will give you it, but they won't have it for so long.
That's actually how it works with a lot of like, you know, artists who I know started on DeviantArt, grew along together with it. Like Loish, I think pretty much a lot of people know Lois Van Buren, or Loish, who is a pretty damn good artist, and she pretty much cut her teeth on the early days of DeviantArt, and so as she grew up, like most of her work came from people like, you know, people who followed her when they were much younger, and then they were in positions where they could afford to like, you know, start hiring for art, and then they remember her because you know by that time they're emotionally invested in you as a creative. I mean, they're not just invested in your story, they invested like, you know, other work from you in general. So you go from followers to fans pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, Kari is here, and he's like
he's just like, not like this.
This is really apt, because Kari here, who I edit for, I mean, I've had the pleasure of editing for, is
the pleasure. That's the
someone
word,
who's actually making money with comics, but you know, he's actually So he's made money 2 ways, or like, I mean, a couple of ways. But then the biggest way is like, to get someone to pay you to draw a comic. But
get someone who is either a very good investor and knows what they're doing with money and knows how to make themselves money. So that means you have a constant flow of cash, or someone who has no idea what they're doing, but they really want to throw money somewhere. Don't feel bad. They know what they're doing. They deserve that.
The big con is that chances are, like, if you have like if you go the sugar daddy route where someone pays you to draw. Wow, I can't believe I just said that, by the way. If sugar daddy route where someone pays you to draw, chances are they have an idea they want to see, and it's not going to be yours all the time. So it's not fully like 100% your story, but
prepare to be creatively unfulfilled.
Yes. But unless you're like Yusuke Murata and you really, really love One Punch Man and you're like, dude, I want to draw a better version for you.
Yeah.
Then go nuts, man.
But at that point, like, you could draw whatever you want. You can draw My Immortal and still make money if you're him.
No, we do want My Immortal. That
My Immortal is the greatest thing ever. All right, stop shouting at it. Sonichu and My Immortal. We need to have an actual discussion about this. But
I mean, I could always ask Mary, since he's spoken to Sonichu.
He's spoken to CWC, the greatest man ever. But
oh
no. When it comes
but that's why go on.
Sorry, I was gonna say, when it comes to getting okay, so you get that initial bit where people can give you money, but you're not gonna get that until you get yourself up a couple levels. You get yourself known. Now, Carrie could do it because Carrie can draw without outlines. I'm joking, but Carrie can do it because he's skilled and he makes his deadlines, and someone's seen that, someone noticed him. The only way you will get that sugar daddy is by getting noticed. The sugar daddy method requires a lot of time, regardless of how effective it is. So then the most effective, and besides then, that's only still temporary.